Imagine you are at a party, someone approaches you with a warm smile and says hello. But the moment comes when you want to respond. Their name has completely slipped your mind, that awkward pause, the fleeting panic. We've all been there, but why does this happen? Why do some people forget names even of people they know well? Is it just carelessness, or is there a deeper psychological reason behind it? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of memory and the human brain to uncover the reasons why some people constantly forget names. Many people experience moments when names simply vanish from memory, even for people they see frequently. At first glance, it may seem like a minor annoyance, but in reality, forgetting names is a complex psychological phenomenon linked to memory, attention, and personality traits. Research suggests that forgetting names can occur for several reasons. The human brain first stores information in short-term memory before transferring it to long-term memory. If sufficient attention is not paid to the name at the moment it is introduced, it may fail to move into long-term memory and can be forgotten quickly. When our minds are preoccupied with other thoughts, our ability to register details like names diminishes. That's why people with busy, multitasking minds often struggle more with remembering names. Stress also interferes with memory processes. In social situations, anxiety can prevent the brain from retrieving a name even if it is fully known. Psychological research shows that the tendency to forget names is also linked to personality traits and learning styles. People who are more inward-focused tend to pay less attention to external details, such as names. Those whose minds are constantly analyzing or planning may overlook superficial details like names. Social pressure and anxiety make name recall more difficult, even when the name is well known. Interestingly, the brain processes names similarly to visual or semantic information. When a name is heard for the first time, the brain must link it with a face, voice tone, and social context. If this connection is incomplete, the name fails to be encoded in memory and is easily forgotten. Forgetting names is primarily associated with two key brain areas. The hippocampus is responsible for forming and storing new memories. When stressed or fatigued, the hippocampus is less efficient at encoding names. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for retrieving stored information. When attention is low or the mind is distracted, recalling names becomes harder. Studies indicate that individuals who frequently forget names may have slight variations in these brain regions or may have learning styles that prevent proper memory consolidation. Picture this, you're sitting at a cafe with an old friend. They smile and say, "Hi, I'm so glad to see you again. Do you remember who I am?" Your heart races, you strain to recall, but their name has slipped away. In this moment, your brain experiences a memory interference. The image is there, the shared memories are intact, but the name hasn't been retrieved. This scenario shows that forgetting names is not a sign of weakness, it's a natural brain response. Beyond memory and brain mechanisms, other factors contribute to name forgetting. People who socialize less often are more likely to forget names because the brain has fewer opportunities to practice name recall. Names become entrenched only through repeated hearing and usage. The human brain naturally prioritizes images and behaviors over verbal labels. Therefore, names without emotional or contextual significance are easily forgotten. Fortunately, psychology provides several strategies to improve name recall. When hearing a name, link it to an image, a distinctive feature, or a memory. Give your full attention when someone introduces themselves, minimizing distractions. The human brain responds well to auditory patterns, so connect the name to a rhyme or similar-sounding word. Engaging actively in social interactions and practicing name recall strengthens working memory. Forgetting names is not a flaw, it is a natural feature of the human brain. Our brains constantly prioritize which information is essential and which is less critical, and names sometimes fall into the latter category. With simple practices and focused attention, name memory can be strengthened, and those embarrassing moments can be minimized. So, the next time a name slips your mind, don't feel ashamed. Give your brain a moment, and it will likely retrieve the information shortly. After all, name forgetting is a normal, universal human experience.